State lawmakers taking a deep dive into the Oklahoma Turnpike Authority with a day-long interim study at the state capitol. The study bringing local leaders, landowners, policy experts all together to study the OTA's practices during past projects and the new South Extension route. Fox 25's Rob Hagan joins us live at the Capitol. A little more on the discussion. Rob, this was a long meeting for sure.
Yeah, it was definitely a long day, Adam. Now, the crux of today's conversation focused on eminent domain, since 75 homeowners will be displaced to make way for the new South Extension route. But the Pike Off organization's new four-step plan wants you to pay more for your fuel tax to make roads free. Thursday's OTA interim study is filled with collaboration, concern, and plenty of spreadsheets.
We are hoping to continue working to get accurate, honest, professional information to impacted landowners.
Norman Mayor Steven Holman says his goal is to preserve rural Norman. He's concerned with the impact the South Extension will have on Lake Thunderbird.
Since the announcement of the plan, OTA has come to Norman and had some town halls. Once you get to that point, the residents are angry and they're not wanting to negotiate how you can make it better. They are against it in its entirety.
Pike Off President Amy Serrato wants to get affected property owners more than the fair market price to make up for inflation and lack of affordable housing.
I think we could do a much better job than fair market value.
She claims the Turnpike is about economic development, not transportation, and wants the state legislature to review organizations with power over eminent domain. Director Joey Kelly says the OTA does not purchase land or property for profit. It's just to build a road.
What we're trying to do and what this study today mostly focused on was the use of eminent domain. It's something that we take extremely seriously. It's something that we try to work really hard to do the right thing all the time.
The OTA says the goal is to alleviate traffic headaches the cheapest and most painless way possible.
What we're trying to do is finish that loop, which allows traffic that's not bound for Oklahoma City, not bound for downtown, to be able to get around the city.
Dr. Tassie Hirschfeld with Pike Off is proposing a different plan to make the roads free by limiting bonds, increasing tolls, and raising your fuel tax and the tax for tires statewide. She also wants to widen I-35 instead of building the South Extension.
Our own belief is that the access projects are mostly for real estate developers, and that explains the route. It explains the refusal to consider alternatives and the refusal to consider a no-build option.
Now, Representative Danny Sterling was also chairman of today's meeting. He closed the meeting by saying he wants the OTA to be mindful of the homeowners who are the victims from something they never chose. Live at the state capitol, Rob Hagan, Fox 25 News.